This video is part of an 8-day mindfulness challenge to help you find balance and reconnect with your authentic self. In this video, we're going to be approaching the home of trauma in your body, how to approach it, and how to release it. So this challenge is for you regardless of where you are in life and what you're going through. This challenge will help you come back to center and learn how to stay there. The challenge includes a series of videos to explain the theory, to guide you through some exercises, some activities to help you put it into practice on your own, as well as daily emails to keep you accountable. Remember, this challenge is about you, so the more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. If you've just landed here and haven't yet signed up, there's a link in the description to sign up and receive all of the challenge materials. I really recommend that you do because each day builds on the previous, and a lot of the challenge is contained in the extra materials that you receive. This challenge is essential if you're really serious about making a change in your life. So hit the link below and let's get started. My name is Parm and I'm the owner and founder of Parm's Yoga, the #1 place to get an authentic yoga experience. Not too long ago, I was where you are today. Lost, stuck, directionless, not knowing what I wanted from life, but knowing that I wanted more. I used to work a regular 9 to 5 job and I tried everything to make me happy. I gave my all to my work, my relationships, to travel, my hobbies, every single part of my life. And none of it made me happy. None of it brought that satisfaction that I was looking for. That was when I found mindfulness, yoga, and meditation. And it turns out that that was the answer that I had looked all over the world for. I had that answer with me all along, and my journey brought me to that answer. And I'm here to help you do the same thing. Welcome to the 8-day challenge to find balance and reconnect with your authentic self. If you feel directionless and you struggle managing your thoughts and emotions, you're 100% in the right place. This is the second video in the series, and in this video, we'll be going into where trauma is stored in the body. We'll not only be discussing it, but also be doing some exercises to start to work into that area and release everything that is still affecting you today. It may have happened years ago, but it's still affecting you today. So how do I know what I'm talking about? I know because I've been there, and through my journey, I've been led to where I am today. I used to be completely immersed in the societal framework. I sought happiness where I was told I would find it. That was again in my work, in my relationships, in travel, in beauty, in friends, in all of these things that media promises us will make us happy. And what I found is that everything is empty. So I actually kind of wandered for a while, just lost and looking for what truly mattered to me. And at the end, I did find it, but it was a very, very difficult emotional journey. There were lots of ups and downs. It felt like there were a lot more downs than there were ups. But now that I'm in such a stable, happy place, I have the privilege and the responsibility to bring this knowledge, to bring this joy and bliss that I've found to everyone that I can. And in my new program, the Book of Balance, I've put together everything that I've learned over the past 2 or 3 years of my journey, essentially between when I left the societal framework to where I am now. I've put together all of these teachings into a 4-week intensive course that'll dive deep into the psyche to help you let go of the past and move forward in life and truly put your best foot forward every single time. So if you want to overcome negative self-talk, let go of that saying that happened so long ago, and truly move forward with a fresh slate, I cannot stress enough that you are 100% in the right place. Okay, if you're new here and you haven't yet watched the first video, I really recommend starting with that one because in that one we talk about where stress lies in the body and how to release it. This video builds on the first video and talks about trauma, where we store trauma and how to approach it and how to release it. Now, this is a very sensitive topic. We are really moving deep into the psyche. So in the first video, I do teach techniques to calm the mind and calm the body and keep moving forward. So if you haven't yet watched the first video, there's a link in the description. This video will still be here waiting for you when you're done with that one. And if you haven't yet signed up for the full challenge, there's also a link for that in the description below. Sign up to receive the full challenge materials as each day builds on the previous, and a lot of the materials are provided outside of these videos. These videos are only a small part of all of the resources that I'm going to be sending you over these 8 days. And it's truly only a small part of the transformation that I've put together for you. In this video, I'm going to be leading you deeper into the mind-body complex. We're going to address the number one home of trauma in the body, as well as the body as a whole, including the breath and the mind. And once you start to truly understand how the three are related, you'll be able to navigate these waters and life will just flow. We're going to be entering a space that you've potentially never entered before. And the key to get rid of it, to move through it, is exactly that. You need to face it and you need to move through it. And I'm going to be providing you with the techniques and the tools that you need to do exactly that. Your job is just to trust the process and breathe through it. Now, before we get started, I want to give you a gentle reminder of why you're here. You're here because you're tired of the way things are. You're tired of giving all of your time to something that doesn't truly resonate with you, and you're ready to make a change in your life. And listen, it's so easy to put things off until later, or until this happens, until that happens in the future. But that day is never going to come. There has never been a better moment to make a change in your life. This year is evidence of that. We don't know what's coming next. And the last thing that we want is to have regrets. So take charge of your life today, and honestly, you'll be so happy that you did so. All of the talents that you bring to the table are unique to you. No one else has what you have. You're doing yourself and probably the world a disservice. There's so many things, so many people, so many experiences waiting for you. All you have to do is buckle down, clean out your closet, and move forward. One of the common blockages that I see with all of my clients is fear. And it's hard to address it. It truly is. There's this fear of failure, this fear of vulnerability, fear that there's nothing else out there. And I'm here to tell you that there is. It's difficult to see it from where you are, but that's exactly the point. Nothing worthwhile comes easily. I mean, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, right? I am living proof. My life is living proof that there is more out there for you. So don't let that be something that holds you back. I know it's scary to step out of everything that is so familiar to you, but your mind is your number one obstacle, and I'm here to show you how to handle your mind so that you can do what you truly want to do. Here's a quick case study of one of my clients, Sam. He is at the top of his game. He is a genius and he just couldn't understand why he was suffering. This is what he has to say after working with me for just a month.
Remember even when I just started yoga with you, I was just, I guess, at a place like, I guess I really wasn't happy in a sense that, I always, felt worried or, wasn't really happy, about everything. But now actually lately, as you said, like I've been actually really like just accepting, this life as it is, and I basically just, as I said, I've been just really loving life lately.
My services aren't just a quick fix. They'll holistically approach your blockages and empower you to move through them. You'll know exactly how to approach everything and anything that comes your way. Okay, so there are two major areas in the body where you store stress and trauma. That is your shoulders and your hips. In the first video, we approached and addressed the shoulders. In this video, we're going to look at the hips. When you have even one deep-rooted trauma in your life, you see the effects of it in your entire body. In fact, everything that happens to you builds on that stress. Remember, yoga karmasu shalam. These feelings, these emotions are not inherent to the situation. They're inherent to you, and you can be free from them. You can rise above them and allow these events to just be events that slip by you. Now, if you had already gotten to the root of your trauma, as I show you how to do in the Book of Balance, then we could work directly with them. But since you're here, I'll teach you one powerful technique that will let you move through anything that comes in your life. Okay, so as before, I want you to sit comfortably, and that is whatever works for you, whether it's cross-legged or sitting regularly in a chair or on the floor. The key is that your back, your spine should be straight. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in, palms facing up on the knees. Exhale from the mouth. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Place the right hand on the belly and breathe into just the belly. Exhale. Inhale, expand the belly in all directions. And exhale, pull the belly in toward the spine. Allow the lungs to empty. And keep going at your own pace. Allow the hips to relax. Allow the shoulders to relax. On your next inhale, place the left hand on the chest. And this time, breathe into just the chest. Inhale, expand the chest in all directions. Exhale, contract, empty the lungs. You can close the eyes. And anytime the mind wanders, bring the awareness back to your breath and the movement of the breath. On your next inhale, fill the belly, fill the lungs, until you feel the collarbone rise. And then exhale, pull the belly in toward the spine. Allow the lungs to empty. Continue at your own pace. Allow the shoulders to sink away from the ears and the hips to truly rest where you're sitting. Breathe through any emotions that may be coming up for you. Laughter, tears, anger. Let it all pass by like a movie. Bring your awareness to your breath. At the end of your next exhale, relax the hands, relax the breath, keep the eyes closed, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the chin to chest. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale the head to the right and up. Exhale, left and down. Continue. Switch directions. Inhale to the left and up. Exhale, right and down. Taking more time where you need it. Become aware of any tightness or tension in the neck and just breathe through it. Oftentimes we ignore the neck. Even if we go to the gym, we spend our time on the arms and the legs and the core. When do we truly, truly address the neck? And exhale, come back to center. Take the arms out so they're parallel with the ground, palms facing out. Spread the fingers wide. Press out through the palm. Press the fingers back toward the head and begin to rotate the palms. Notice here, the more that you press outward, the deeper stretch that you get in the arms. Make fists and rotate the fists. Opposite direction. Continue reaching out. And exhale, lower the arms. I'm going to shake out the shoulders a little bit here. Now the next part, we're going to look at the spine. So sit up nice and tall. It might be easier if you're sitting on the floor. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, bend from the hips, come forward. Definitely easier if you're sitting on the floor. Inhale, take the torso to the right and back. Exhale, left and forward. And continue. You want the motion here to be coming from the hips. If it's coming from the back, then you're losing the purpose of it. Keep your awareness in the base of the spine and in the low back. Switch directions. And keep moving with the breath. Come back to center. Now swing the body side to side like a pendulum. You're sitting on a chair. Be careful with the balance. If you're sitting on the ground, feel free to rest the forearms on the ground. and lean further to each side. Let's come back to center. Take the left arm up and reach up. Look up at the left hand. You want this stretch to travel all the way down into the hips. You can lean over to one side and you'll move deeper into that. Come back to center. Let's do the other side. Right arm up, look up at the right hand. Bringing the stretch down into the hips. And you can lean over just a tad. Come back to center. Now you can sit straight. So if you're sitting on a chair, you can sit like this, feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, legs straight out in front of you. Bring one foot, the right foot, to the outside of the left knee. Hug it close to you. Ground the hips. Just breathe here. This may be quite tight. You're working into the front of your hips here as well as a little bit in the back. Be patient with yourself and keep your awareness there. Explore that area. Long, deep breaths. Inhale, press the knee down. Exhale, bring it back to your chest. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, back to the chest. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. And hold here. Let's do the other side. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right leg and hug it to your chest. Inhale, press the knee down. Exhale, bring it to the chest. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, bring it to the chest. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to the chest. And hold here. Keep your awareness in the hip. And breathe through anything that's coming up for you. Exhale, release. You can plant the feet on the floor. You can sit with your legs straight out in front of you if you're sitting on a mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to one side. Keep the hips grounded. Inhale, come back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. And back to center. Now with the feet planted firmly on the floor or the legs straight out in front of you, lift up the right leg, reach the right toes forward, and stretch the top of the foot. You can make circles with that foot. In the opposite direction. Scrunch the toes. Bring it down to rest. Lift up the left leg. Reach the left toes forward. If you're sitting on the floor, then just reach the toes forward and begin to make circles with the foot, rotating to the full capacity of your ankle. Opposite direction. Scrunch the toes and relax. Bring the foot down. Straighten the back, inhale, and exhale, lean forward. Keep the back as straight as you can. If you're sitting on a chair, reach the hands down to the floor. If you're sitting on your mat, reach the hands toward the feet and go only as far as you comfortably can. Let the upper body relax here. And bring the awareness to your breath. Press down through the feet or the heels. Lift up the torso and slowly come back up to sitting position. Close the eyes. Sit comfortably and easily. Turn the palms facing up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale from the mouth. One more like that. Inhale. You can lie down on your back if you'd like. And take the attention to your right foot, right knee and thigh, right hip, and the whole right leg, left foot, left knee and thigh, left hip, and the whole left leg, abdomen, belly, navel. Relax the chest, right shoulder, right arm, left shoulder, left arm. Relax the neck, the back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, and face. Relax the whole body, the whole body. And take a moment to enjoy this space. Allow yourself to just be in this space. There's nothing but you. You do not want anything. You do not need anything. You are just you. Know that this is the beginning of a very beautiful journey for you. This is only a tiny bit of what is truly possible for you. In the next video, we'll be spending more time in this space. And for now, I want to hear from you. Tell me which exercise was the most difficult for you. Where did you find tension that you didn't know it existed? Leave a comment below and let me know. And of course, if you found value from this video, if you find yourself to be more peaceful than when you started, share this video with a friend or a loved one. As I mentioned, you will be needing a friend later on in this challenge, so it's better to have them in the same space. It really does help. Over the next few days, I want you to diligently keep an eye on your emails. There will be a lot of activities coming your way, and each one is crucial. Each one builds on this space where you are now and guides you gently deeper. It helps you to release what you no longer need. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next time.